there.
It's really frustrating.
Whoa. Let's hope it's going to give us enough wood to get our cattle yard well underway. Post number 1. It's not worth taking the risk, is it?
No. So that's 2 posts down.
Yeah, well, worst case scenario, Betty just won't have a roof. Every so often, life throws you a curveball. Life is rosy, everybody's happy, healthy, having fun, enjoying the land, our land of plenty, in freedom and in peace, living off grid, growing our own food, nurturing our animals, and living life the way we choose. And then something happens to a dear animal that you love. Life changes and nothing is ever the same. Here is the beginning of Betty's story with her calf, Mocha. The race to build a home begins.
Oh, yeah. Be at the house here, you know. Just love it. The house anywhere.
Yeah, pick a spot, any spot,
Yeah.
it'll be the right spot. We need to get the cattle shed ready for Betty. It looks like her calf is due any day now, so we've just come across this log here. It's quite large, a few metres long, and it looks like we might get 2 or 3 rails out of it. That looks like nice timber.
Yeah.
Get that yard up and running before we have our little calf out and running.
Up and over.
This big old beautiful ironbark that we had to fell because she was dying, and we didn't want her falling on anyone, but a lot of lumber there that we can make use of.
Right, here's our die back. So I reckon we get one decent out of this one. This is a good 3 metres, so this would be a good post for the corner of the shed. There's another one here, slightly bent, so that might do as a rail.
She's a beauty.
There must be a big hive in there.
Yeah. Well, at least it's this side of that joint, so we can chop further that way. They're busy, aren't they?
How good's that?
Beautiful. Love it. So we've come back to get Miss Massey to pull that large tree out. Let's see if she starts. No go. Get the ute. Not feed time. Deja vu. Ready to go?
Ready! Ready, Freddie!
Here we go. Oh no! Oh, he's got me again. Heading up on the quad. Rob's headed up on the tractor. Pull the tree out. Rob's backing down, getting ready already. So he needs to try and turn this way so we can bring this around that tree without injuring it. We found a safe spot under the tree. Here it goes. That was easy. A little bit of rot there. Might be rails. Okay, going that way.
Post like this, at least one
good.
post.
So at least 2 posts then. For the next part, just a little one, but nice and straight. Buddy will be happy. Well, that was a fast trip back. Tree number 3. Let's hope it's going to give us enough wood to get our cattle yard well underway. Got a bit of a wheel spin.
that log?
Yeah, really happy. I've got at least 3 metres out of it.
Yeah.
So that's that. I think we need to have a count of how many 3-metre logs we've got that are good enough to use as the posts for the shed. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let's do that. Say 2.5. There's 3 metres there. Meters. All right, yeah. So what Nick's going to do is try and tow this log over to the new cow shed. Do that 4 times, then we'll post hole dig and put it in the ground. So why do you do the, not that way then, babe?
But that's how you talk it.
Oh, I was hoping you were going to say like...
It grips on really well when you do it that way.
Uh-huh.
It pulls back on itself. Hooked up log number 2. So this will be our first post. Here they are. Just drag them over. Got the post hole digger ready to go. We're going to put 4 posts in for the first segment of the shed, so we'll just have 1 tier and then we'll have 2 other tiers that we'll be building later on, but we just need to get this one done for Betty and her calf.
We'll be shedding a tier if we don't get one done.
We're shedding a tier, that's for sure.
Okay then, so are you going to post hole dig?
I can post hole dig.
I'll hold the camera. Okay.
While we've been digging, guinea fowl have started putting themselves up to bed, so I'm going to get some wild bird seed mix, which they love, and see if I can coax them into their cage. There we go.
700.
100. Ooh.
I'm going to go.
We need to put the extension pole on.
Yeah, I had it somewhere.
Just here.
Gives you shoulder workout, doesn't it?
It does. It gives your back a little bit of a pull too when it grabs onto something. We ran out of our wild bird mix. We're using pellets to put the guinea fowl down to bed. These pigs are hungry as well. And we've just got some more wild bird mix back, and it's just so easy to get them in their little home at night time now. They just wander straight in, but they just love this stuff. That's it there. They don't need too much because they're free range, so just this much between the 9 birds at night is all they need. Are you hungry? All we do is just throw it in and back away and they wander in. There's a piece of timber in here, a piece of ply, that when they hear the seed land on there, gets their juices flowing, just like Pavlov's dogs. Chuk, 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 chuk. Okay, I'll just move away. Look at our beautiful pumpkins growing. Let's see if they come down. A bit of movement. Looks like they've settled up the tree for the night. They're looking, they're not moving. No, they're going higher. Looks like they miss out tonight. I'm not going to put any more in. I'm going to feed the pigs and the chooks and leave them out to roost. Done. Let's go back and see where Rob's at with the hole digging.
It's quite soft at the bottom.
Yeah, it's very sandy, isn't it?
There's at least probably 100 mil of sort of soft that when we put that in.
It'll squash it down.
Yeah.
So this one's first, hey?
Yeah. Oh, they went in then?
No, they stayed up.
Some of them have
Oh, they've gone in. Okay, I'm going to go close them in. You've been picking away. So we like to keep them in here so that when they start to breed, we can ensure that the chicks are being looked after, because they are renowned for not staying on their nest and the chickens not surviving through to hatching.
Gonna toss the caiba. You ready?
That's a post and a half. If it doesn't hold a cow, I don't know what will.
Does it look upright?
Yep.
Hey, Betty! Betty, this is all for you, okay? Not impressed.
There we have it. Post number 1.
Dave, you've got the camera at the bottom of the hole, right?
Shit. So we were out feeding the animals this morning, and Tilly comes running out of the long grass with this in her mouth. It's a brown snake.
Highly poisonous.
I'll see if the guinea fowl want it.
If you're planning on going off-grid like us, or you're escaping the rat race and moving into a container or a tiny home where everything just will not fit, I know you're having a hard time deciding what you'll have to part with. So, speak to our good friends at Caboolture and Bribie Island Self-Storage. With an on-site manager, you can rest assured that your precious possessions are in great hands. You can find their details in the description below.
Morning guys. Well, it's a gorgeous winter's day. Showered, ready to go for the day. Of course it's the shed, but unfortunately I'm on my own because poor Nick has to do the editing for the last video, and that takes a long time. You would not believe how long that takes. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and dig the 3 holes and put 3 more posts in, get them set. That should probably take me the rest of the day. Say hello everyone. Hello. Yeah, good girl. Good girl.
I'm inside doing the editing again today, and Rob's just come and knocked on the door and said, "Can you come and give me a hand? I can't start Miss Massey." So I'm going to go and jump in the ute and give him a tow, get that tractor started, and I can't wait to see how he's going with getting the posts in the ground for the cow shed. It's very quiet out here. Pigs are asleep. I can hear Miss Massey winding over. Got pups with me to give me a hand. Hey girls, you ready? Pick it up.
Rightio, darling.
We're ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, ready girls?
Tally ho.
Let's go. together and come up with a solution to get this huge heavy pole into the ground. We're going to chain it to this massy as it drags forward. Hopefully that end goes into the hole and it continues to lift up. See what happens. She's going to shimmy across the top. We lift that end a little bit, put something under it, so it's got that tilt enough to go into the hole when you pull it. Yeah, and try that.
That's 2 posts down. Let's go and get the third one.
Ask me now and never, 'cause I'm already yours and you'll always be mine.
Well, the 4 posts are up. What a sturdy shed.
She dropped the potato and then went back to pick it up.
Come on, girls and boys. Ready to come out? Out you come.
Which one was that?
Sadie.
She hit the electric fence.
She's gone over. Yeah. Off she goes. Off she goes.
Sadie! Sadie!
There you go, Betty. When's that baby coming here?
Maggie! Hey!
So we had a nice little bumper crop of capsicum, but Maggie got in here and ate the tops off, but they're fruiting up again. Speaking of the devil, did you eat the capsicum, Maggie? So we're back out at the timber. We really need to mill some of this timber for our beams on the cow shed, but we don't have time to build our Alaskan sawmill. So Rob's going to have a go at trying to saw some of these logs up in a reasonable fashion, just freehand with the chainsaw, and we'll see how we go with that. Otherwise it's going to be, let's hope the cow doesn't give birth soon and get that Alaskan sawmill made up. Don't go like that. Nice. So if we ping a line with the string. So looking at the size of the timbers, it's just not worth taking the risk, is it?
No, I don't think so. It's really frustrating because I've driven around our land of plenty, and there's not plentiful trees that I'm willing to cut down, or even, dead ones that are straight enough to warrant pulling down just for one or two rails that we need, which are the horizontal pieces that's going to hold the side of the shed.
Yep.
And these are too good to stuff up. So I think, in conclusion, as much as it's frustrating, it's also pleasing that we should make the mill now.
All right, okay.
Happy with that?
Yeah, well, worst case scenario, Betty just won't have a roof. She doesn't have a roof now, so.
No, she can have a roof.
She'll have the yard.
Yeah, she can have a roof. Because I can quickly, we've got some straight timbers there that I can just put together. You know that crate?
Yeah.
I could screw them together, create a beam that way.
Okay.
And there's 4 or 5 there.
So we can do a makeshift until we.
Yeah, I just don't like doing makeshift because it's double, triple the work.
Yeah. Well, we better get onto it then.
All right, babe.
Okay, let's do it. nice holes.
They're amazing holes. You are the hole master. You're a master hole. Yeah, clamped. And that's finger tight.
That's nice and strong, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Look at them go! Oh no. Hold on, Foxy. Maggie!
Oh, she followed us. Come on, Maggie.
Where's the Maggie?
It's coming. It's on that flank.
Alright.
She's foaming it now. That was fun.
Go down here. Oh, go down that way. The cat will favour that way. So let's go this way.
Yeah. Come on, Maggie.
She's still got a ball in his mouth. How's Maggie on walking trees?
She's probably the best one out of all of us. This way, Maggie. Here.
Hey Maggie!
Maggie, here. Good girl. Come on. There you go. The dogs are already down there. I can see them. Look.
That's the tree I'm on about.
Oh, yeah. That's a great tree. Dead straight.
Day, I think. We started to make the metal thingy. What do you call it?
Alaskan sawmill.
Alaskan sawmill. And then in my what's the word I'm looking for? Expedition to find some wood, I found that one there. It's not very well. Just die.
Hidden from this angle.
So we come here for a beer and a glass of wine.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I bought the special cups this time.
See you tomorrow.
Can you go? Go for a swim. The water's beautiful. It's clear. Doing in, buddy? I noticed that Maggie's not going for a swim. Nice to take the dogs down the creek on your own property, isn't it?
It is. And the lamb.
And the lamb. Two of my favourite peeps. We're on the quad with the lamb. You're going to have a wine too? Yum, yum, yum. Thinking tonight could be the night. Her udder's rock hard, tops of the teats are swollen. In fact, they've almost moulded into the rest of the udder. And she has a little fluid sac running from her udder just a little way up her belly. She's really hungry. She wants to eat more.
Hanging around the house.
Hanging around the house. She wants to get in the house yard. So I don't know. Maybe we need to pull an all-nighter.
So I've got the saber sword or elect torches on charge because I think we're going to be pulling an all-nighter.
So I'd like to see them together, say 20 hours a day. Separate them for 4 hours, get our milk, and then put them back together.
Well, we're planning on once a day because we're so busy that we couldn't possibly do it twice a day. Dogs as well, so I'm sure they'll appreciate a bit of fresh cow's milk.
Yeah, once again, don't overdo it with the dogs either, otherwise they get scales. They can get scales.
With separating them, do you separate them to a point where they can't see each other, or is one fence between them okay?
They're not as sociable as human beings, so it's not like they're going to stress massively if they can't see each other. Being able to see each other is probably neither here nor there. The only thing is when it actually does come time to wean the calf off the cow, it will make it hellish time then. Because all the calf will want to do is it'll tear down fences, it'll knock down walls, just trying to get back to mum all the time.
How much does a calf drink?
Good Jersey, lactating well, feeding well, getting plenty of water, getting everything it needs. They can put out up to 25 litres a day.
Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, thank you for your help.
No worries.
And
So I reckon you got a couple of days and you'll have mum on you. Yeah, but don't be surprised. It could happen any time.
Yeah.
It can happen any time.
Generally they do calf overnight, don't they?
Yeah. We used to have one cow when we were up at Christmas Creek. She had to be in the week or two beforehand. She would actually get open the gate and she would find a way. She would actually sleep inside the house because she didn't want to have the calf by herself. And you could nearly set your watch by her. It would be sort of somewhere between 9 and 11 o'clock at night. And she would go. She'd be starting to bellow, wanting someone to come out and be with her while she has a calf.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So our calf Betty, she's been hanging by the house gate. So we're wondering, do we let her in or is that too confined?
Oh, it's not necessarily about confinement. It's as long as she doesn't get into anything, she shouldn't.
Yeah, she's been in here a lot of times. She's comfortable in here, but it just seems like she wants to come in.
They want to do their own thing when they're starting to get close to calf, but they want a bit of solitude, but then they also, too, if they're used to having people around, they want new people around as well. They're an interesting creature,
Yeah, that is. So I'm thinking from that it might be a good idea to let her in the house yard because separating her from the horse that's pushing her around might be a good idea.
Because once she starts going into labour, she'll want to lie down. She'll want her own space. Yeah, she won't want to be pushed around or knocked around.
No, exactly. I mean, he doesn't knock her around. He's not mean, but he likes to move her on. That's a nice green patch of grass you got there. Get out the way. That's mine.
Yeah, this is they do that.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. If we get into trouble, I hope you don't mind if I call you back. Not necessarily in 5 minutes, but
or at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Or at 3 o'clock in the morning. But
Right, guys, animals fed, horses done, no calf yet, and next editing. What we've got to do now is kind of weld it up. Everything has got to be tickety-boo square. I like that, because if the saw's in like this and it's on an angle, we're going to be cutting on an angle. So it's imperative to measure twice, weld once. You thought I was going to say cut, didn't you? All right, let's get into it. Even Mags wants to come to work. Bless her.
I think it's doubled since yesterday.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, you definitely got lots going on there, haven't you, girl? The calf is really nestled back. What do we do?
I don't know. Rug up and come and sit in.
Just something going on, isn't there?
Mm.
She wouldn't be happy about sitting there by herself either.
No.
But I'm surprised she didn't stay down around the house.
Mm.
Betty's still here. Oh, she's got a really swollen belly. Betty, how you doing? Long night with all those people disturbing you, hey? See your belly. Oh dear. Oh, she's really swollen.
Betty started to look like she was going to be giving birth.
Maggie eating the capsicums.
So, if you want to know how to build an Alaskan sawmill like this, stick around. That's it.
The mobile brekkie. Stop. Well done, Betty.
Turn that in right.
And give it good nursing care. We wait and see what happens.
Find some bedding.